Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a high pressure, lightweight, flexible 100-foot garden hose. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. In today's episode, we actually have a very interesting product that we're reviewing today. This is actually a garden hose, but the good thing about this, or the very interesting thing about this garden hose, is it is expandable. So this is actually 100 feet long. Right now you're looking at it, it's about 33 feet long. So it's about 1/3 of its actual size it can get to. So when we actually test this out and put water into this hose, it would actually expand 3 times its size that we have it currently. But before we actually get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions? Leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like. And if you know anybody who may be interested in this product, make sure you share this video out to them so they can get more specifications and details about this garden hose. And then lastly, if you guys want to get more details, specifications, or parameters about this garden hose, that kind of stuff will be down below in the description for those who are wanting to get that information, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this exact product. But right now, what we're gonna do is actually move over to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. So as you guys can see, the packaging of this garden hose is fairly interesting. It doesn't come in a box or anything. It actually comes in a nice drawstring bag that you can easily take on the go and store away when you're done using it. And what I want to do is actually move this over to a secondary camera angle so we can actually take a closer look at this garden hose. This is how it looks like inside the bag. We have all accessories inside this bag as well. But let me actually take a look at this bag and pull out the contents. So that looks like to be everything from the bag. I'm gonna put it off to the side for now. But you guys can see, this is how our hose looks like. So let's actually take a look at the accessories first before we take a look at the hose. So we have some rubber brackets or rubber stopples to prevent water from actually leaking from the hose. We actually have our hose that they included, and it comes in a nice little bubble wrap kind of bag. You guys can see it's green, and it comes with 10 different modes that you can actually switch it to, which are indicated on the side. And they also did include a really nice hook that you can attach onto the side of your house. You can screw this in and then have this kind of, wrap around and be easily able to put away for storage when you're not utilizing this hose. And then we also have, obviously, the hose itself. So on this end, you guys can see, this is the solid brass fittings that I was talking about. And then on this side, you guys can see we have another brass fitting that we can easily attach onto this side of our house. But right now, let's actually just proceed to the testing and demonstration where we actually test out this garden hose. We're outside now, and we're gonna be testing out this hose. You guys can see I actually have the hose on the ground right here. And in the unboxing part of the video, I showed you guys all the different accessories and things that are included in the packaging. But in this demo, I'm just gonna be plugging this hose in. We're gonna be screwing this side with the stopple into the hose, just like so. You just gotta screw it in. And then you take your other end of the hose, which we have right here. And this is the end that actually goes inside your house, or wherever the water pumps out, which in our case is this side of the house right here. I believe now I can turn on the water. You guys can see it's already expanding. So right now we currently have it about 33 feet. And once the water kind of fills it all up completely, it should get up to 100 feet. And you guys can see it's already kind of untangling itself. So I believe now the hose is fully extended, and you guys can see it's a lot bigger from where we had it at in the beginning of this test. So what we're gonna do now is actually test out all the different spray effects that this hose has to offer. But before we do that though, we need to release this latch, and this will provide water to actually hit the hose right here. So we're gonna test out the full effect first. And what I'll do is kind of spread it against the wall so you guys can kind of see it. So this is full. Not bad. And this one's just like a typical, hose spray, like what most hoses have. And it's not doing too bad. Now we're gonna test out flat. That's the next mode, flat. You guys can see it's kind of like a funnel shape.
But that one too is also not too bad. And this can actually spray a whole large area at the same time. So that's what I like about that flat mode. We also have shower. And let's see what this effect will give off. You guys can see this stream is a lot more dense. It reminds me of like a firefighter, you know, with a firefighter hose. But yeah, it's not too bad. And you guys can see I can really get precise areas with this mode. Next up, we have cone. And this one I believe is similar to, what is it called, the flat mode, but let's see. It's a little more different, but it is similar to that flat mode that we tested out. And you guys can see this one kind of gives off a misty kind of effect, which looks really nice and presentable, as you guys can see. All right, next up, what we're gonna do is test out jet mode. And I believe this one's gonna spray across, but let's see. Not really, it doesn't spray across, but you guys can see it's a little different from, I believe that was the full mode. But it still gives off a really nice effect. And it is a little windy, so a lot of this water is actually blowing back into us. And now let's test out Soakle. And I believe this is gonna soak up a lot of area. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why I would use this, but I guess if you try and get very close to whatever you're watering, I guess you could use this. But it's really dense, as you guys can see. The water is really dense with this mode. And then we have angle. And this kind of shoots at an angle. Okay, and now let's test out I should say, mist. And this should kind of mist up the grass. So let's see how this looks. And you guys can see, wow, this one's really, really misty. And the good thing about this mode is, like, you know, like how sometimes it gets really foggy in the morning and the grass kind of has like that mist. This would be the perfect mode for that if you wanted to ever do that. As you guys can see, there's a lot of water condensation on the grass. So that's a really nice mode. Next up, we're going to test out 1/2 volt, and volt means green. So let's see what that does. Whoa, this one shoots pretty far. You guys can see that's how that one looks like, which is not too bad though. And then we have, last but not least, Sentinel. And I believe this is just going to shoot straight across, and it does. You guys can see, wow, the range is pretty good. You know, I would say that's about, what, 10 feet? 10 feet shooting across. You guys can cover and get your precise shots with that. And yeah, it's kind of like, you know, a very dense spray. But it's doing a pretty good job. We're getting a lot of water kind of flowing back into us a little bit, but yeah, you know, this hose does has all the different effects and different spray effects that you may use, and I feel like it's a pretty effective way of, you know, watering your plants, watering your grass or whatever you have. You know, if you have a garden, you can use this hose to cover a large area, and also, you know, with all these different, you know, sprays that you can actually give off of it, you know, depending on what you're watering, you may use, you know, sensor, you may use full, you may use mist, angle, but depending on whatever you're watering, you know, it's nice to see that they provided all these different effects that this hose can give off.
So, what are my final opinions and remarks about this garden hose? You know, it's really fantastic. I really love how, you know, looking at it right now, it's only 1/3 of its actual size it can get to. Like, that's impressive. Like, look at this. That's a lot of hose, you know? 100 feet is a lot. You can easily take that around your house, especially if you have a big house, you know. This can definitely do the trick, especially if you're trying to get around your house or spray, you know, your flowers in the front yard and then take this hose onto the backyard and spray your garden. You know, you can easily do this with this long hose. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. And if you guys did, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on, especially if it's your first time tuning into this YouTube channel. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment, enjoy the video, leave a like, and if you know anybody who may be interested in a garden hose, make sure you show this video out to them so they can get more specifications and details about this garden hose. And then also, if you're a business owner or a company wanting to work with us, our business inquiries email is CrewElite@l.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me, or if you need, you know, any assistance, you guys can do so by contacting me through my business inquiries email. And then lastly, if you guys actually want to check out this product, get more specifications, parameters, or details about this product information, specifications, and that kind of info will be down below in the description for those who are interested in getting more details and specifications about this hose. Or if you're actually interested in buying this hose, that link to purchase will also be down below in the description as well. But with that being said, we are going to conclude the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I've been making it, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.